Whoa, really?
I don't have a...
Huh? Oh, you don't have this, so you go like this to me? Don't ever let your cameraman be related to you. I'm telling you. Hey, are you done moving stuff around?
Dalton.
Don't blame my dog. My dog's underneath the workbench sleeping. Hey, how's everybody doing? This is the old man. Hi, buddy. From Lone Wolf Custom Painting. Welcome back. Addressing a few little things here and there. How do I approach this, Jake? Okay. This is just a suggestion. I've noticed as of late, and our site has seen more than its share. 350 some odd new people coming in for subscribing. Hear from a lot of them, you know, hey, I'm just getting back into this. You know, 64 years old, I just retired. You know, I mean, it's great. I love it. I love it. Guys are going back to and coming into the hobby. And that's good for everybody. And I'll come back to that point in a couple minutes. First off, and as I said, this is just a suggestion. For those of you, especially the younger guys and or older guys that are not, okay, you're novices. Okay, when I come back into this hobby 18 years ago, I was in cultural shock because, you know, the only glue that I used was, you know, the testers, orange and white, that, oh no, you'll get high off of that stuff. And we used thread for wires and whatnot. Well, when I came back in, it was like, wow. Here's my suggestion, gang. If you're gonna go onto these model car pages on Facebook, model car forum, scale auto forum, ask a pointed question. Make sure it's a detailed question. For example, guy puts up a question on one of the pages. I need to strip the paint off my car. What should I use? Take the time to write out a question a little bit further. I painted my car with testers enamels. What can I use to remove it with? Go from there. On the other side of the coin, some lower appendages. We have to keep this PG, right, Jake? Oh, shrug of the shoulders. Ha ha ha! No, we're not going to go there. Anyways, young kid, he had just come back into the hobby. His parents bought him a couple kits for Christmas. He's young, maybe 14, 15 years old. I want to prep my body. What grit sandpaper should I use? And one of the lower appendages told the kid 80 grit. Well, this was late at night. Nobody caught it. And this poor kid used the 80 grit. Well, how do I get rid of the scratches? Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that to anybody. And I know, you know, I'm up on a soapbox, again, ranting and raving. But, you know, if you want this hobby to grow, you have to treat it with dignity and respect. You want to be a clown, I mean, that's like Jake and I going back and forth, okay? That's okay to do with your buddies and everything else like that, but you have to make sure that everybody knows that you're clowning around. Don't do this to these new people coming back into the hobby. You want the hobby to grow, okay? You want them to be able to trust people's opinions and their knowledge and their abilities. Once again, I will reiterate, if someone asks a question and the individual that asked the question, the best thing that you can do to trust that individual's opinion, pay attention to who's answering what and back check on them. Go back and look at their work. If some guy gives a detailed account this long of how to paint a body, and then you look at his work and the paint job looks like something that a grapefruit would fall in love with, or it's got the cat and the dog hair in it and they're sticking out of the clear, wrong. Just a suggestion. And like I said, this is just a little thing that, you know, struck my fancy. I usually write them down. Didn't happen to, but these were the last two instances that I caught up on. One other thing too, and this is just my opinion, okay? you've got guys that are doing slot car bodies. And for the most part, they're doing gorgeous work. I mean, outstanding paint schemes, decal work, the whole 9 yards. And I've noticed as of late that some of these Facebook pages, and if the pages belong to the individual, this is just my opinion, okay? They're barring the slot car guys. Why? I mean, come on, kids. It's a plastic body. I mean, the only thing that's different, it's got a frame underneath of it. They're set up the same way, and these slot cars are a hell of a lot more detailed than what they were in my day, because it used to be, you know, you had a molded in hood and that's it. You look at some of Joey Cardosa's stuff and some of these other guys, I mean, they got fully detailed wired motors. They've got all the fittings. It's a model car. The only thing of it is, it flies down a track. One other thing I noticed too, some of you are cracking down on quote-unquote advertising. But you're not paying attention to what's happening with your own site. I don't mention any names. I don't mention any particular sites. This site that I'm indicating, they have over 15,000 members. That's a lot of people. You got a lot of guys coming back into this, as I indicated earlier in the conversation. You got to allow people to ask questions. You got to allow people to answer the questions. A lot of times, and in my case, it happens, if someone asks a question, how do I airbrush a model car? I said, go to oldmansmodels.com, which is my website. There's the instructional DVDs. When I put in oldmansmodels.com, then ding, there's my website, picture of my ugly mug, airbrushing a car, the whole 9 yards. Some of these people take umbrage to it. Now, if Jake asks, hey old man, where did you get that blower scoop from? Bob Dudek. Or where'd you get the fittings from? Detail Master. It's going to pop up. You got to allow this. I don't know if you've noticed, but you have a ton of people asking the very basic of questions because they're evidently complete and utter novices. And you're doing yourself, you're doing your pages, and you're doing a hobby a disservice by not allowing this. I can understand if someone comes in and he wants to advertise t-shirts or the latest and the greatest in, I don't know, toilet paper. No. But if people are asking questions about hobby-related items, aftermarket especially, you're helping everybody out. You're helping the hobby. Whether it be Virgil Suarez's book on weathering, when somebody has a question to ask about weathering, whether it be building or airbrushing model cars, which is my bailiwick with the DVDs, whether it be Slicks Decals, Detail Masters, Model Car Garage, Joey Cardosa's slot car parts. How do you do this? This is how people learn. And you can't really put a clamp on it. My opinion. You're not helping the hobby out. You're not helping yourself out. Because the more that you help people and the more that you put good information out there, you're helping the hobby, you're helping yourself, and you're helping everything grow. Because this is one big circle. And I can speak for myself on this, and Jake can, reiterate. Are you still awake back there, Spanky? Mm-hmm. He's nodding his head. The more that you help your aftermarket, the bigger it's going to grow. The more you help the hobby, Revell, Mobius, AMT, Round 2, Revell Germany, Tamiya, Hasegawa, all of these kit companies, they're going to make money. They're going to put out more kits. And I've said this before, and I'll continue to say it. We are in a golden age of modeling right now. I have seen more new kits, new releases, not repops, new releases come out in the last 10 years than I couldn't even remember the last time. So like I said, there's probably somebody that's going to sit there and watch him. What the hell is he preaching about? It's the truth. It's helping the hobby out. And these are just my suggestions. So until the next time that we hang out together, which will probably be in a week or so, y'all take care of yourself. God bless. It's the old man from Lone Wolf Custom Painting. I almost forgot where I'm from, Jake. Y'all take care. Have a good week. God bless.